This video is for educational purposes and is completely neutral. Recently, there was a rather strange incident at the front, and it happened with the T-90M breakthrough tank. The Army has about 100 units in service. The approximate cost of one tank is $5 million. This $5 million T-90M met with a strike drone, which costs only $500. What happened next we will see in this video. Let's watch. We see a lone tank driving along a forest belt. Where it is going is unknown. Along the way, there are armored vehicles that have been hit. It's going in the same direction it was going. The corrector drone has been leading it for a long time, and an FPV drone was sent to intercept it. The operator doesn't even try to aim the drone at the tank's vulnerabilities, but hits it right in the forehead. A small fire occurs, which soon goes out. Most likely triggered dynamic protection of relict. The drone hit exactly in this place. This is one of the most protected places of the tank. Here is the minimum probability of penetration. But then the following happens. The T-90M tank turns sharply to the left into the wooded area. The turret twists in different directions. It feels like it has lost control. Then it starts to turn in the opposite direction, and then the tank stops. While he was driving through the wooded area, fallen trees broke the anti-drone grille, and here is where the strangest part begins. Driver leaves the tank and runs away from the vehicle, lying on the ground. Most likely, he expects to be hit by another drone or artillery. There is no visible damage to external or internal fires. There is some smoke visible, but it is likely exhaust fumes. Then the remaining two crew members leave the vehicle, and the exact story happened, where a $500 drone kills a $5 million tank. But with a 99% chance, the drone didn't penetrate it. There was no impact on the engine and transmission compartment. The engine was 100% intact. But why did the tankers abandon such expensive equipment? Share your opinions in the comments. In the meantime, I will present my version of events. Let's go back to the moment when the tank moved off the road and headed into the wooded area. After hitting the tank, a trained driver immediately leaves the line of attack in the wooded area. It is in reflexes, which actually happened. The gunner also shows excellent training, instant inclusion in the combat situation, and turning the turret aside, as he clearly saw that there were trees in front of him, and turned the turret away so as not to damage the trunk. At this time, not expecting such a maneuver, the tank commander yells at the mechanic, "What are you doing?" After all, there may be a minefield and orders to slow down. As in the tank smoke, the crew first thing to leave the wounded car, which the driver did, running away for about 20 meters and lay down watching the tank. This is most likely a precautionary measure, rather than running with the realization that now will burst ammunition. The drone's arrival meant that the tank was most likely already being picked up by the artillerymen. If they had not jumped out, then in 30 seconds a shell would have arrived, and in 15 seconds a second shell would have arrived right in the turret. And then they would have died together with the vehicle, like these tankers on the T-90M who were destroyed by an enemy ATGM in the forest belt. The commander and gunner apparently hesitated for a while, but then also left the vehicle. Note that they run clearly along the track left by the tank, as they are most likely afraid of stepping on the mine. Driver decided to run into the wooded area in a straight line, and the slow-motion video is well seen this moment. However, questions remain, assuming that all the tank control and fire control systems were intact, except for the commander's panoramic sight, on which the anti-drone grating fell and blocked it. For some reason, the commander orders to leave the tank when it was quite possible to leave on it and save the vehicle. Hence the assumption that all the same systems were damaged by this drone strike. In this case, the tank is completely blinded. But there are always redundant systems and why the crew didn't use them. Definitely waiting for your options on what exactly could have happened and what could have gone wrong. Why was a rare and expensive machine abandoned? That's all. Thank you for watching to the end. See you all again.